obunabbi is given by the Spirit of God. Buweebwa n'omwoyo wa Katonda. For prophecy, okuwa obunabbi is one of the gifts kyekimu ku birabo of God. Kyekimu ku birabo bya Katonda. Prophecy, obunabbi is given to reveal buweebwa okwolesa what lies ahead, ekiri mu maaso, that God's people, nti abantu ba Katonda may not perish, baleme okusaanawo. When we give a prophecy, bwe tuwa obunabbi, or when we prophesy, oba bwe tuwako obunabbi, it is not because we are powerful. Tekiri tuli b'amaanyi, no, nedda. Naye ye kabonero to show you, okulaga that God is real, nti Katonda wa ddala. Is a symbol, ke kabonero that shows you, akakulaga that there is danger ahead. Nti waliwo obulabe maaso. Jesus is real. Nti Yesu wa ddala. Still relates to his chosen ones. Akyakolagana n'abalonde be to speak to generation, okwogera eri emigigi for the salvation of souls, olw'obulokozi bw'emmeeme.
I saw nalabye an earthquake, nalabye busisi strike the nation of China. Ng'akuba eggwanga lya China. Let us pray for them. In the name of Jesus.
The images are shocking, and the threat isn't over yet. Nearly 30 aftershocks above 4.0 magnitude have rocked the island's eastern coast near the epicenter, and more are expected in the coming days. At least 9 people were killed and more than 900 injured when the massive quake struck, triggering landslides and causing more than 100 buildings to collapse. Rescue crews are currently trying to reach dozens of people who are trapped in highway tunnels.
The quake was so strong that tremors could be felt as far away as eastern China. The military, meanwhile, has deployed, although the full extent of the damage remains unclear. CNN's Ħanako Montgomery has more.
Morning commuters in Taiwan shaken by strong tremors. Drivers stopped on highways and bridges. Live broadcasts interrupted and people ducking for cover. As a 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck the island around 8 a.m. Wednesday.
All the things fell off, everything damaged.
It was the strongest earthquake to hit the island in 25 years, Taiwan's weather agency says.
It was very strong. It felt as if the house was going to topple.
I saw nalabye an earthquake, nalabye busisi strike the nation of China. Ng'akuba eggwanga lya China. Let us pray for them. In the name of Jesus.
Taiwan rocked by a deadly 7.4 magnitude earthquake. It's the most powerful earthquake to hit the island nation in 25 years. Here's what we know right now. Rescue efforts are underway. More than 24 buildings have collapsed and people are trapped.
I saw nalabye an earthquake, nalabye busisi strike the nation of China. Ng'akuba eggwanga lya China. Let us pray for them. In the name of Jesus.
Whoa, just look at this dash cam video. It was recorded as the earthquake hit. Those cars and buses shaking violently. Very scary. The earthquake also triggering landslides. And at this hour, at least 7 people are dead with dozens more injured. Those numbers are expected to rise.
I saw nalabye an earthquake, nalabye busisi strike the nation of China. Ng'akuba eggwanga lya China. Let us pray for them. In the name of Jesus.
Let's get the latest from CNN's Ḥanako Montgomery. She is live from Tokyo for us. Ḥanako, good morning to you. Do you have a handle yet on how much destruction this earthquake has caused and what are the possible ripple effects?
Yeah, Casey, good morning. Really powerful earthquakes felt in Taiwan this morning, and really just shocking footage. But in terms of what we know about the effect of this earthquake and the shocking aftershocks, we've seen 7 deaths and at least 700 people injured.
I saw nalabye an earthquake, nalabye busisi strike the nation of China. Ng'akuba eggwanga lya China. Let us pray for them. In the name of Jesus.
It's a school day in Taiwan, but it's too dangerous for pupils of this school in Hualien to return to class. Repairs needed here could cost more than $6 million, and this is just one of dozens of public buildings damaged by an earthquake on Wednesday. Politicians say the government is working towards rebuilding infrastructure and supporting small businesses.
When the disaster comes, it's bipartisan. Everyone work on it and see what we could do. I think that's showing the spirit of Taiwan.
Some of the loved ones of those who died this week held a vigil at a funeral home. And at least 200 people who lost their homes are staying in emergency shelters and working out what to do next.
I saw 𝓟𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓪 an earthquake. 𝓟𝓷𝓸𝓸𝓪𝓪 strike the nation of China. 𝓔𝓷𝓸𝓸𝓬𝓴. Let us pray for them. 𝓔𝓷𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓬𝓴. In the name of Jesus.
It was terrifying for sure. Terrifying. Our first time experiencing this kind of earthquake. Yeah. The security staff told me that it seems like the apartment's not livable anymore.
Despite the 7.2 magnitude strength of the earthquake, the damage is relatively contained. Experts say that's thanks to Taiwan's disaster preparedness, including its strict building codes. But some residential buildings are damaged beyond repair. Experts are still assessing the earthquake damage. This apartment building was one of the most severely damaged. It needs to be demolished before it completely collapses. Hotels are also affected by the disaster. Tourism is a major contributor to the local economy.
The hotel is across from the collapsing building. We were fully booked for the holiday, but because of the earthquake, we had to refund all the guests, and we don't yet know the damage to the hotel itself.
I saw 𝓟𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓪𝓸𝓪 an earthquake. 𝓟𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓪𝓪𝓷𝓪 strike the nation of China. 𝓔𝓷𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓬𝓴. Let us pray for them. In the name of Jesus. 𝓔𝓷𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓬𝓴.
Search and rescue workers are still trying to find some missing people believed to be on a hiking trail who haven't been heard from since the earthquake. They are also evacuating hundreds of stranded people. Most are now in a hotel and some in a church and a school. Residents of this building are unsure whether they will be able to return home.
The beams and columns of this building are severely cracked. This building is marked as dangerous.
I saw 𝓟𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓪𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓪𝓷𝓪 strike the nation of China. 𝓔𝓷𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓬𝓴. Let us pray for them. In the name of Jesus.